code run, and what is the difference between JavaScript and ECMAScript? So let's start with the first question. What is JavaScript? JavaScript is one of the most popular and widely used programming languages in the world right now. It's growing faster than any other programming languages, and big companies like Netflix, Walmart, and PayPal build entire applications around JavaScript. And here's the average salary of a JavaScript developer in the United States. That is $72,000 a year. So it's a great opportunity to get a good job out of learning JavaScript. You can work as a front-end developer, or a back-end developer, or a full-stack developer who knows both the front-end and the back-end. Now the second question. What can you do with JavaScript? For a long time, JavaScript was only used in browsers to build interactive web pages. Some developers refer to JavaScript as a toy language, but those days are gone because of huge community support and investments by large companies like Facebook and Google. These days, you can build full-blown web or mobile apps, as well as real-time networking applications like chats and video streaming services, command line tools, or even games. Here's an example.
Managed WordPress hosting by Hostinger. Here are 3 super features to improve your website's performance. 1. Our in-house built CDN connects a global network of servers to deliver content quickly. 2. Hostinger servers use Lightspeed technology for the best loading speeds possible. 3. Object Cache stores the database query results in a fast access memory for faster response times. Check out their impact on your site with Google's Core Web Vitals reports. For rockstar security, we provide a malware scanner, an in-house built firewall, and DDoS mitigation. Let your visitors know your website is safe to browse thanks to automatically installed SSL certificates, all free of charge. Updates and backups are automatic and instant. We proactively monitor your websites for errors, notifying you and helping you fix them. Need a hand starting your site? Enter a prompt, and Hostinger's rocking AI tools will generate unique content for your pages. Already have a website? Migration to Hostinger is quick, automatic, and free. Our dedicated team of experts is always here to help. A crowd of more than 2 million Hostinger clients is cheering for you. Check out their Green Star reviews. Managed WordPress hosting the way it should be. Get Hostinger. 3, 2, online.
The third question. Where does JavaScript code run? JavaScript was originally designed to run only in browsers. So every browser has what we call a JavaScript engine that can execute JavaScript code. For example, the JavaScript engines in Firefox and Chrome are SpiderMonkey and V8. In 2009, a very clever engineer called Ryan Dahl took the open source JavaScript engine in Chrome and embedded it inside a C++ program. He called that program Node. So Node is a C++ program that includes Google's V8 JavaScript engine. Now with this, we can run JavaScript code outside of a browser. So we can pass our JavaScript code to Node for execution. And this means with JavaScript, we can build the backend for our web and mobile applications. So in a nutshell, JavaScript code can be run inside of a browser or in Node. Browsers and Node provide a runtime environment for our JavaScript code. And finally, the last question. What is the difference between JavaScript and ECMAScript? Well, ECMAScript is just a specification. JavaScript is a programming language that conforms to this specification. So we have this organization called ECMA, which is responsible for defining standards. They take care of this ECMAScript specification. The first version of ECMAScript was released in 1997. Then, starting from 2015, ECMA has been working on annual releases of a new specification. So in 2015, they released ECMAScript 2015, which is also called ECMAScript version 6 or ES6 for short. This specification defined many new features for JavaScript. Alright, enough theory, let's see JavaScript in action. So every browser has a JavaScript engine, and we can easily write JavaScript code here without any additional tools. Of course, this is not how we build real-world applications, but this is just for a quick demo. So open up Chrome, right-click on an empty area, and go to Inspect. Now this opens up Chrome Developer Tools. Here, select the Console tab. This is our JavaScript console, and we can write any valid JavaScript code here. So type this, console.log, put a single quote here, and then hello world. Another single quote to terminate, close the parentheses, and add a semicolon at the end. Now, as you go through the course, you're going to understand exactly what all this means. For now, don't worry about it. So now press enter, and you can see the hello world message on the console. We can also write mathematical expressions here. For example, 2 plus 2, we get 4. Or we can do something like this. Alert, parentheses, single quote, yo. Enter, and here's an alert. In the next lecture, I'm going to talk about setting up your development environment for writing JavaScript code. In order to write JavaScript code, you need a code editor. There are various code editors out there, including Visual Studio Code or VS Code, Sublime Text, Atom, and so on. Out of these, my favorite is Visual Studio Code that you can download from code.visualstudio.com. It's a very simple, lightweight, cross-platform, and powerful editor. So if you don't have Visual Studio Code on your machine, go ahead and download it. The other thing I want you to install is Node. You can download Node from nodejs.org. Now, technically, you don't necessarily need Node to execute JavaScript, because as I explained before, you can execute JavaScript code inside of a browser or in Node. But it's good to have Node on your machine because we use that to install third-party libraries. And also, later in this section, I'm going to show you a preview of Node.